Are you feeling stuck, overwhelmed, and like your life is spiraling out of control? You're not alone. Millions of people wake up every day feeling like their life is a mess, but few understand the real reasons why. Today, we're going to uncover the hidden factors that keep you trapped in chaos and reveal unconventional strategies to turn your life around. Buckle up, because some of these insights might challenge everything you thought you knew about getting your act together. First, let's address the elephant in the room, your environment. You probably heard that a cluttered space leads to a cluttered mind, but it goes much deeper than that. Your physical surroundings are constantly sending subtle signals to your brain, shaping your thoughts and behaviors in ways you're not even aware of. Think about it. When you walk into a messy room, what's the first thing you feel? Stress, right? That's because your brain is subconsciously processing all that visual chaos, draining your mental energy before you've even started your day. But here's the kicker. It's not just about tidying up. The objects you surround yourself with are actually extensions of your identity. That pile of unread books, it's a constant reminder of your unfulfilled intellectual aspirations. The exercise equipment gathering dust in the corner? A silent accusation of your neglected health goals. So, what's the solution? Start by ruthlessly decluttering, but don't stop there. Curate your environment to reflect the person you want to become. Replace that TV with a writing desk if you dream of being an author. Swap out junk food for a prominently displayed fruit bowl if health is your priority. Your surroundings should be a physical manifestation of your ideal self. Now, let's talk about a major roadblock that's rarely discussed: cognitive load. Your brain has a finite amount of processing power, and modern life is constantly pushing it to the limit. Every decision you make, from what to wear to what to eat, chips away at your mental resources. This is why successful people like Mark Zuckerberg wear the same outfit every day. It's not about fashion, it's about freeing up mental bandwidth for more important decisions. But decision fatigue is just the tip of the iceberg. Your brain is also constantly bombarded with information, notifications, and stimuli. This overload leads to a state of perpetual distraction, making it nearly impossible to focus on long-term goals or personal growth. The solution: implement radical information diets and attention management strategies. Start by turning off all non-essential notifications on your devices. Then, schedule specific times for checking email and social media, rather than allowing them to interrupt you throughout the day. Create deep work blocks where you focus on a single task without any distractions. This might feel uncomfortable at first, but watch how quickly your productivity and sense of control skyrocket. Another often overlooked factor in life's messiness is your social circle. Jim Rohn famously said you're the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with, but it's more complex than that. Your social connections shape your beliefs, habits, and even your brain chemistry. If you're surrounded by negative and motivated people, their attitudes will inevitably rub off on you. But it's not just about positivity. Look at the skill sets and mindsets of those around you. Are they pushing you to grow, or keeping you comfortably stagnant? This doesn't mean you should cut ties with everyone who doesn't meet your standards. Instead, be intentional about expanding your social circle. Seek out mentors, join mastermind groups, and surround yourself with people who embody the qualities you want to develop. Your relationships should be a source of inspiration and accountability, not a drag on your aspirations. Now, let's dive into a controversial topic: the role of discomfort in personal growth. Society has conditioned us to avoid pain and seek comfort at all costs. But this instinct is holding you back from reaching your full potential. Neuroscience shows that your brain grows the most when it's pushed outside its comfort zone. This doesn't mean you need to subject yourself to extreme hardship, but rather embrace calculated risks and challenges. Start small. Take a cold shower, strike up a conversation with a stranger, or learn a new skill that intimidates you. As you build your discomfort muscle, you'll find yourself becoming more resilient and adaptable. Suddenly, life's inevitable setbacks won't throw you off course as easily. You'll develop a growth mindset that sees obstacles as opportunities rather than insurmountable barriers. Let's shift gears and talk about an often neglected aspect of personal development: your relationship with time. Most people view time as a scarce resource to be managed and optimized. But this scarcity mindset often leads to anxiety and a feeling of never having enough. Instead, try adopting a mindset of time abundance. This doesn't mean you have infinite time, but rather that you have enough time for what truly matters. Start by auditing how you currently spend your hours. You might be shocked to discover how much time is wasted on low-value activities. Next, Implement time blocking techniques to allocate your days more intentionally. But here's the key: don't just focus on productivity. Schedule time for rest, reflection, and spontaneity. Paradoxically, by giving yourself permission to waste time on activities that bring you joy or allow for creative thinking, you'll often find solutions to problems that have been eluding you. Another critical factor in cleaning up your life mess is understanding the power of systems over goals. Most people focus on setting ambitious targets, but fail to create the daily habits and routines that lead to those outcomes. It's like trying to build a skyscraper without a solid foundation. Start by breaking down your big life goals into small, actionable steps. Then, create systems that make those steps almost automatic. Want to write a book? Don't just set a word count goal. Create a daily writing ritual that includes a specific time, place, and pre-writing routine. Over time, these systems become ingrained habits that propel you forward even when motivation is low. Now, let's address a touchy subject: your relationship with money. Financial stress is a major contributor to life's messiness, but the root cause often goes deeper than just a lack of funds. It's about your money mindset and financial habits. Many people subconsciously sabotage their financial well-being due to limiting beliefs inherited from childhood. Maybe you grew up hearing money is the root of all evil or rich people are greedy. These beliefs can cause you to unconsciously push away opportunities for wealth and abundance. Start by examining your core beliefs about money. Then, educate yourself on personal finance and investing. But don't stop at knowledge, take action. Automate your savings. Create multiple income streams, and learn to view money as a tool for growth rather than a source of stress. Let's explore a factor that's often overlooked in personal development: your physical health. Your body and mind are intimately connected, and neglecting your physical well-being can have far-reaching consequences on every aspect of your life. But we're not just talking about hitting the gym or eating more vegetables, though those are important. Consider how your physical state affects your decision-making, emotional regulation, and overall cognitive function. Chronic sleep deprivation, for example, can impair your judgment as much as being drunk. Start by optimizing your sleep environment and establishing a consistent sleep schedule. Then, look at your nutrition from a brain health perspective. Incorporate foods rich in omega-3 fatty acids, antioxidants, and other nutrients that support cognitive function. Regular exercise is crucial, but don't just focus on cardio and strength training. Include activities that challenge your balance, coordination, and proprioception to keep your brain-body connection sharp. Now, let's tackle a sensitive topic: your emotional intelligence. Many high achievers focus solely on developing their intellectual and practical skills, neglecting the critical ability to understand and manage emotions, both their own and others. Low emotional intelligence can lead to conflicts in relationships, poor decision-making under stress, and difficulty bouncing back from setbacks. Start by practicing mindfulness to become more aware of your emotional states. Learn to identify and label your feelings accurately and explore the underlying causes behind them. Develop strategies for regulating your emotions in healthy ways, rather than suppressing them or letting them control you. This might involve techniques like journaling, meditation, or cognitive reframing. As you build your emotional intelligence, you'll find that many areas of your life that seem messy before start to fall into place. Let's discuss a factor that's often neglected in personal development: your relationship with uncertainty. In today's rapidly changing world, the ability to navigate ambiguity and adapt to new situations is crucial. Yet, many people cling to the illusion of control, leading to anxiety and paralysis when faced with the unknown. Embrace uncertainty as a natural part of life and an opportunity for growth. Develop a bias towards action, even when you don't have all the information. Start small. Make decisions more quickly in low-stakes situations. Gradually expose yourself to more ambiguous scenarios, treating them as experiments rather than permanent choices. As you become more comfortable with uncertainty, you'll find yourself better equipped to handle life's inevitable curveballs. You'll be able to pivot more easily when plans fall through and seize unexpected opportunities that arise. Now, let's address a crucial aspect of personal growth that's often overlooked: the power of self-compassion. Many people believe that being hard on themselves is the key to success, but research shows the opposite is true. Constant self-criticism leads to increased stress, decreased motivation, and a higher likelihood of giving up when faced with setbacks. Instead, practice treating yourself with the same kindness and understanding you'd offer a good friend. This doesn't mean making excuses for your mistakes, but rather acknowledging them without harsh judgment and focusing on learning and improvement. Develop a growth mindset that sees failures as opportunities for learning rather than reflections of your worth. Celebrate your progress, no matter how small, and use positive self-talk to encourage yourself through challenges. As you cultivate self-compassion, you'll find yourself more resilient, more motivated, and better able to bounce back from life's inevitable setbacks. Lastly, let's explore an often neglected aspect of personal development, your relationship with technology. While digital tools can enhance our lives in countless ways, they can also contribute significantly to the feeling that life is a mess. The constant connectivity and information overload can lead to scattered attention, increased stress, and a sense of never being able to catch up. But simply cutting out technology isn't the answer in our increasingly digital world. Instead, focus on developing a more intentional relationship with your devices. Use technology to enhance your productivity and well-being, rather than letting it control you. Implement digital boundaries, such as tech-free hours or social media fast. Curate your online experiences to align with your goals and values, rather than falling into endless scrolling. Learn to leverage AI and automation tools to handle routine tasks, freeing up your mental energy for more creative and strategic thinking. As you master your relationship with technology, you'll find yourself more focused, less overwhelmed, and better able to harness the power of digital tools to enhance your life rather than complicate it. Remember, transforming your life from a mess into a masterpiece isn't about perfection. It's about progress, self-awareness, and consistent effort. By addressing these often overlooked factors and implementing unconventional strategies, you can create lasting change and build a life that truly reflects your values and aspirations. The journey may be challenging, but the rewards are immeasurable. Are you ready to take the first step?